Well, it's not me, it's you.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to Nashville Unsigned. I said that like proudly, like, welcome back to Nashville Unsigned. We're hanging out with old Tim RIEHM on the infamous red couch.
Yeah, it's nice.
Thanks for being here, man.
Yeah.
And thanks for saying that it's nice.
Of course.
And not the things that you said off camera about our couch. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I heard the Craigslist rumor. It's been confirmed many times.
And it's clean. It's clean.
I mean,
like, cleaning with Febreze is cleaning.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
it's a thing.
It smells.
Hey, as long as it smells good, it means it's clean, right? That's like a guy's mentality. That's what I heard, right?
No, you're totally right.
Are you affirming that right now?
I clean though. Like, I don't just do the Febreze thing, but your couch is very clean.
Thank you, thank you. So Tim RIEHM, thank you so much. We've heard so much about you, and I can say that I'm a huge fan of Hey There Liquor, and we're gonna get into that in a minute.
Thank you. Yeah.
But tell me, when did you get to Nashville? Like, where are you from?
I am from a little town called Easley. It's like a one road, not like one. It's like a one highway town. So it's kind of big, but it's like not much character.
What state is that in?
It's in South Carolina. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what state is that even in?
It's like Clemson, South Carolina.
Okay.
Is like what people usually recognize.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
20 minutes from there. I went to school at Clemson.
Nice.
That's cool. That's
Are you gonna say like whatever their mascot is?
Go Tigers.
Yeah,
no, I didn't get
Tigers.
into like, I mean, and people are gonna wreck me for this, but I was like, we're national champs. We're national champs my senior year in football, and I was like, dope.
My
I just
music
didn't get
aided
into
in
it.
their championship, just so you guys know.
Yeah, I wish it did. I might have. I don't know, but yeah.
So tell us, I know that you have out currently Hey There Liquor, and there's other stuff coming up the pipeline.
Yeah.
Okay, let's first talk about what's your favorite liquor.
So favorite liquor has got to be so bourbon is just the general umbrella. Bourbon, usually a brown liquor kind of guy, and then if I'm going to buy it, I'm going Maker's Mark / Bullet Bourbon.
Now, do people gift it to you?
Yes,
Ooh.
actually, every Christmas since I turned 21, my parents give me like the big guy.
They're
the
like,
big
listen,
Makers.
here's a big gulp.
Yeah.
Do something with it.
Me and my roommate, we take that out within a month. It's probably not.
And then now you're like, thanks, Mom and Dad. I just made a really epic single off of this alcohol that you bought me for Christmas every year.
Yeah, I guess I should give them a little bit of credit.
Yeah, a little bit of street cred for that, okay? Yeah. Hey There Liquor came out this year. And then you've got some stuff with
Arcondo.
Yeah.
So he's
and
this
Kate
guy.
Weston.
Kate Weston.
Class 4, Kate Weston. Why don't you tell us you knew Tim RIEHM? Back to the...
Well, I don't know if she did Class 4. Me and Kate are kind of like, we're kind of fresh, you know.
Yay.
But she's worked with these dudes out over in Europe a lot. She's top
such a
lines a
beast.
ton of stuff.
Yeah.
Like she's like a 5 foot, under 5 foot powerhouse vocal.
Yeah.
So she's like
such a
perfect
beast.
for top line and stuff. So she did one, I think it's called No Mores. Check that out too. But we actually top lined a track at our condo center, and he dug my voice. So we featured on it.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's great.
So if you were to, and not to put you in these categories, but if somebody didn't know about you and didn't hear Hey There Liquor, how would you describe yourself?
Music or myself?
And we'll get into yourself in a second, but music.
I would say music. I always start off saying singer-songwriter.
Influences?
John Mayer is the big one. And then, you know, I love, like, Mike Posner actually has been huge, and not even, like, cooler than me stuff, but he's been doing some crazy, like, poetry stuff recently, and even Mansions. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Yes, with Black Bear.
Mansions is...
Dude, that is an underestimated album.
Absolutely. And that's
insane.
crazy. When I say that, like, I say Mike Posner, and people are like, oh, yeah, and then I say, like, you know that Mansions thing? You're like, what? I'm like,
dude,
check that out.
Go get on that right now.
That was 2017. They're super raw with their lyrics, which is what's great. But they live a different lifestyle. So my lyrical content is a little bit different from theirs, but it's still that.
Well, and that's what makes it unique and different.
Exactly.
And your voice is definitely, you're doing something. You have this nice little niche. Matt Kearney and Jack Johnson had a baby, and John Mayer, and it's Tim RIEHM. Look at that, guys.
No, yeah, and I'm glad that comes across. I think there's like right now what I want to be is this organic person that people can relate to and attach to and invest in. And I think there's room for evolution, as far as production. I think at some point I may want to get into more of those like big pop sounds, that may be a little more mainstream. But I think right now what I want to do is establish a connection with an audience based on like a lyrical content and this organic sound. So
dope. So tell us, now we're going to talk about yourself.
Right.
So tell us some weird, random stuff about yourself, like the goods.
I kind of have two. The first one is that I'm distantly related to Tom Cruise, which is kind of like a fun.
You can see it in your bone structure.
Yeah, my great aunt married his dad's brother. That was it.
Dang, great aunt married his dad's brother. Oh,
I don't know.
Dude.
I don't know what that one word is that describes that relationship.
I don't know either, but
that's what that is.
That's cool.
My second one is that I was actually the valedictorian of my high school, which is weird. I feel like, because it's not like I was a bioengineer at Clemson.
Really?
Like, I did some cool stuff with science in college. We were using like pig arteries to, like, we would put human cells.
Make a guitar out of?
I wish. I might have stayed in it. No,
I'm like, that's a way you can like marry the two.
No, there's no way to marry it. I've tried. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, it's a random fact now because like it's a cool thing to like say in conversation. But like, as far as its benefit to me, like,
you're like,
my bioengineering degree sits in the corner of my room, so it's like, all right.
Maybe one day you'll do something with it.
You'll
dust it off and
crossing my fingers that
you'll dust it off and make that like hold up your Grammy.
Exactly, right?
So there you can do something with it.
Yeah.
So our last question is, after I get my hair out of my lip gloss, WHYLD, which is what have you learned, dude? So what's your most valuable learning lesson that you've learned along the way that you can give to somebody that...
Honestly, I think I hinted at it.
Yeah.
I think those, like, one is patience. And I mean, I think once you really do cultivate that innocence and that artistic quality that makes you unique, like, people don't catch on instantly. Yeah. And that's the thing that makes you doubt it. But it's once it catches and once you really fight for it, like, sorry, what's the best way to say this? No one cares until everyone does. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And like, it takes a long time for something that's unique to like catch.
Yeah.
And so I would say just to be patient, to really believe in yourself, as cliche as that sounds, like believe that what you're doing is right and do your best to know that. And that comes with the moments of meditation and being like really taking a step back and saying like, this is me. And if I were to do anything else, it wouldn't feel right.
Yeah.
And if I get there to where I think I want to be doing something else, it's not going to be right anyway. Yeah. So it's...
The patience thing is such a good one because we see a lot, creatives like to create. But the thing is about like you and your music and your brand, like you want to create and dive deep into that instead of create on a surface level all the way across of quantity. You want to dive deep into more quality about yourself. So the patience is really, really important, especially for independent artists because you don't have massive marketing dollars to push you out there faster.
No, that's so true.
Wise words from an old soul, Mr. Tim RIEHM. Thank you very much for hanging out on the red couch. We're going to sync him up on all things social. Yep. And he's going to be doing some stuff around town soon. So you guys be on the lookout. New music coming out soon. So if you don't follow him, you're not going to know. So, Tim RIEHM, get on the Hey There Liquor ASAP. We out.
You know you want to. Subscribe!